Welcome. This is James Corbett of the Corbett Report, with your eye-opener report for BoilingFrogsPost.com. The gulf that exists between the Obama of the campaign trail and Obama's actions since taking office has been glaringly obvious since the very beginning of his presidency. From his promise to close Guantanamo, to his promise not to employ lobbyists in his administration, to his promise to increase governmental transparency, there have been no shortages of examples of Obama's duplicity. Until recently, however, his arch defenders have merely covered their eyes and pretended not to see these glaring hypocrisies, decrying his opponents as racist and praising Obama himself as a well-meaning president who has been hampered by Republican interference. In the last few weeks, however, something has fundamentally changed in the relationship between the president and his supporters. Even some of the staunchest Obama allies have come out in recent weeks to denounce the manner in which his administration is helping to shred the Fourth Amendment of the Bill of Rights, once and for all.
Well, that's not who we're supposed to be, but that's exactly who Barack Obama is. That's who he is. It would change. Look, people sometimes say, oh, no, he never promised not to spy in on you. Yes, he did. He promised it right there in the 2008 campaign. So, this is supposed to be a big faux pas and oh, no, don't do it. He lied. It's not subtle. He said there will be no spying on citizens who are not suspected of a crime. He lied. There is spying on all of us, and we are not suspected of a crime. Barack Obama is a liar. Can I make it clear? That's a big thing to say, oh my God, wow, he just called a politician a liar. Yes, Obama is a politician, he's Big Brother, and he's a liar.
Wow, Obama seems like he's really against this wiretapping thing, huh? Man, when he gets into office, he's gonna fix it. Yeah, it's gonna be a bright new day for America once we get Bush out and put Obama in. He sounds like he's just as pissed off about this illegal wiretapping as we are. Well, guess what? We voted him in twice, and he didn't do jack about the illegal wiretapping. Oh, I'm sorry, he did do something about it. He expanded it!
Again, this seeming change in Obama's position from candidacy to presidency comes as no surprise to those who have been evaluating his actions honestly over these past few years. But now even his biggest supporters are able to see through the hope and change rhetoric to the unpleasant reality underneath. One of the clearest and most remarkable signs that Obama was not what he claimed to be has always been the war on whistleblowers his administration has been waging since the moment he took office. This war, unprecedented in scale or scope in the history of the United States, has been waged quietly for years, apparently out of sight of the fawning media and Obama-supporting Democrats. Famously, Obama's administration is engaged in more prosecutions of whistleblowers under the 1917 Espionage Act than all previous presidents combined. Specifically, Obama's DOJ has targeted NSA whistleblower Thomas Drake, who blew the whistle on a billion-dollar boondoggle within the agency, Shammai Leibowitz, an FBI translator who tried to warn of the consequences of a disastrous Israeli strike on Iran, Stephen Jinwoo Kim, alleged to have leaked information about North Korea to Fox News, Bradley Manning, the Army intelligence analyst who has been held for over 3 years, 1 year of which was spent in de facto solitary confinement for passing diplomatic cables and war logs to WikiLeaks, Jeffrey Sterling, the CIA agent who allegedly leaked sensitive information to the New York Times about a botched American operation against the Iranian nuclear program, and John Kiriakou, the former director of counterterrorism in Pakistan for the CIA, who was charged for allegedly leaking the names of 2 CIA agents who violated American law by using waterboarding during interrogations of terror suspects. The hypocrisy and double standards in these cases is striking. Kim is effectively being charged for doing what dozens of White House and congressional sources do every day under conditions of anonymity: leak information to the press about supposedly classified information. When the government approves of such leaks, as in the tip-offs to the New York Times about the president's kill list or the US creation of Stuxnet, this is perfectly allowable. When the leaked information gives the administration a black eye, the alleged leaker is selectively prosecuted. The hypocrisy is even more blatant in the case of Kiriakou. He is currently serving a 30-month prison sentence for blowing the whistle on the illegal CIA waterboarding torture program, while CIA compatriot Jose Rodriguez, who wrote a book bragging about his role in the waterboarding, is enjoying his retirement after having served as director of the National Clandestine Service. The law that Kiriakou was eventually convicted of breaking one barring the revelation of the identity of covert operatives, is the exact same law that signally was not used to prosecute Dick Cheney when his office leaked the identity of CIA officer Valerie Plame in 2003. Now, details of a new front in this ever-expanding war on whistleblowers is beginning to emerge. Details that, ironically enough, are surfacing because of a whistleblower leak. You've been watching an excerpt of this week's Eye Opener report. To continue watching the report, please log into boilingfrogspost.com.